there's like a handful of types of people that I can't stand. And over the years, I've learned my lesson the hard way about interacting and dealing with them. The one thing I will say that's good that comes with age, so maybe the only thing, is that if you're lucky, you realize that your phone's falling over. If you're lucky, you realize that there's bad people, and they're bad for, I don't know, whatever reason, but there's bad people around, and when you interact with them and bad things happen to you, and just because you interacted with them, you learn not to interact with them anymore, right? Oh my god, what did I just remember? Fucking pine cones. And so I'm lucky in the sense of like, I'm unlucky in the sense of I've had to go through crappy situations where I paid the consequences for other shitty people's shitty actions. But now I know what kind of people to avoid, and this chick that's around Dave's house is just not having any of that. She's showed up like maybe 2-3 weeks ago. You know, she's the dope hoe, his friend's dope hoe or whatever. She can say she's not all she wants, but she's 25. Dave's friend's like 65, 67-ish. And, you know, not a lot of money, not great looks, nice personality, but what he's got is he's in the dope game. So, I mean, why else is a 25-year-old that's semi-pretty? I mean, she's attractive, and, you know, what does he have to offer her if not for money and sugar daddy stuff? Because he ain't got none of that, but he's in the dope game, so she's a dope hoe. That's just what that is. And, I mean, especially the way she talks to him and acts around him, like, yeah, she's there for the dope and that's it, I'm sure. So, she just kind of shows up, and I guess he gets sick of her and, like, ditches her or Dave's, or maybe they're, I don't know, maybe they've got something going on. There's a love triangle there. I don't know. I don't know what Dave would have to offer her other than friendship, I guess, because he is a good friend, but like maybe just companionship. I don't know. Burdens. Anyway, so supposedly he gave her a huge chunk of money yesterday, and that's fine. It's not my money. I can't tell you what to do with your money. You're an adult. I think of all people to give that chunk of money to, why her? He's known her for like maybe what did I say, 2.5 weeks? As far as I know, he ain't even fucking her, and he's giving her $400 or $500. Go, I don't get it. I don't know. I don't want to know. I have bruises all over my legs. Anyway, fucking weird. I guess we're moving that lumber. Supposedly, this money comes up missing yesterday while me, Michaela, and John were there. Well, I came in the living room. Dave was dozing off on the couch. You know, so I'm just sitting there chilling, talking with them for about 30 minutes. And John had this metal fold-out chair they pulled out of the kitchen. And I knew that was his seat, but I was just exhausted because I've been working and shit. And I was like, I'm going to seriously, bro. Is that okay? I don't want to sit on the couch because I'm all sweaty. I'd rather sit on a metal chair. And he's like, that's fine. So I sat literally in the same metal chair in the middle of the living room the whole time I was there. And this bitch says her money come up missing. Bitch, you knew where I was the whole time. I sat there on that chair. Out of the room only to enter and leave the premises. I didn't go to the bathroom, nothing. I wouldn't buy you. I wouldn't buy your shit because I think you're nasty and I don't want to be around you. So, which nobody stole her shit. Nobody stole her fucking money. What she's doing is, I need all this money. Okay, I'll get it. Here's this money. Your friend stole the money. What am I supposed to do? Like, what am I gonna? I still need this money for whatever it is that. When she got that money up her snatch. Hi. I am not gorgeous, but thank you. I appreciate you. Hi. The big back. Big back. If you don't care, keep doom scrolling. Or I don't care what you do, honestly. If you don't care, I don't care. You can hang out and not care. But But thank you. I'm not gorgeous, but thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, everyone. I didn't know people were watching. So what she's doing, she's pocketing that money and saying, but I still need money for this. So either he'll give her the other half of his monthly income, or he'll get the money together for her. But it's just a video she's pocketing it. And his buddy's probably involved. They're probably in cahoots on it, so. But he's wanting me to come by and like bring him Gatorade. He needs this, he needs that. Of course, she don't have a car or home, so it's not like she could run him to the store or anything. But my thing is, no, I'm sorry. That you have other friends that can help you. I'm not gonna be around this bitch because I've learned in my so many years that the best way to not be accused of that fuck shit is not even be by that person or their shit. I don't want to be about her. I don't want to be about her stuff. She's still sitting in your living room. Guess what? I ain't doing it. What the fuck is that? Oh, is that her husband? I don't even know. It's home. What? Wait. Did he? Oh, did he leave there? Oh, is that? I'm really confused. Her husband just walked home, but I don't see no car. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, and he's upset about it. Well, I'm sorry. Don't let scandalous hoes that are going to accuse me of some fuck shit in your motherfucking house. What? I haven't taken my meds. My eyes are like, what? Hold on. Oh, it's bright. I don't know. What? You want my contacts? You want me to pop them out? I don't know what you're talking about. Feedback. I'm not in the mood for whatever it is you're trying to do, or I don't know. Okay. Was it the big black or the big back? The big back. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, what's up? My eyes are like, what? I don't. My eyes are tired and it's bright out. So yeah, so he's like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Don't have some nasty, scandalous, homeless ain't willing to do nothing but feed her addictions and lie to people and scam them. Nasty bitch up in your living room if you want your other friends to come over, because guess what? Ain't nobody coming over while she's there. Sorry. Because I know not to even be, I ain't even entertaining that fuck shit. I mean, I'd love to beat her ass, just for the accusation, but I'm too old, A. B, I'm too old. I don't want to catch that charge. And C, it's just not even worth it. That takes too much energy. Plus, she's a cop calling snitch anyway. I can tell. Too much energy to beat her ass. Sorry, I'm just venting about it. You get mad because your friend accuses me, John, and Michaela of some fuck shit and then you get mad that we don't want to be around while she's there. And this man is older than me and he doesn't understand it. I don't get it. Sorry, hi. I cannot see shit. The sun is bright as fuck. Emily leave because my last email I got, it said that I owed negative $129, meaning I had $129 on my credit on my account. So now I get my bill and it's $168 instead I had a prior balance of $45. How is that if I had a prior balance of a credit of $129? Andrew hit me with a late fee. Andrew hit me with a residential fee. Andrew hit me with a customer fee. Andrew hit me with a fucking Brush Island retirement fee. Andrew hit me with all this shit. But where did when the prior balance was a credit of $129, how did I owe $45? They're gonna have to make that make sense. Yes? Ow. Look at Link, he's about ready to get that cat toy. Hello, dog. Greetings, Sarah. Sending prayers for your health and happiness. Well, thank you. I I appreciate you.
So now you're faking.
Would love to see a big smile on that face.
Faking candy.
No. What the hell? The heck are we even talking about? Quarter? I'm not pretty enough to smile yet. Like.
Mom. Mom.
What?
Did you ever figure out the Samsung thing was?
What Samsung thing?
Or Spectrum.
The what?
Thing from Spectrum or whatever.
Oh, I'm working on that. What I need is longer coax cable because you say you don't get good service in your room, so I need to run the coax into here so I can plug it all in here.
Coax.
It's. I have to show you.
You can't just unplug the one from your room and like.
It's got to be hooked up to that cable thing, the coax cable. I don't know. I got to see how much I have that if I can run it into the living room. Let me work on stuff. Of course, my shoulder's starting to hurt. Come on, man. I've gone like 2 days without it hurting this bad. Oh, God, it hurts. I gotta find some coax cable. When I moved in here, there was a spool of it. A fucking spool of it. A huge spool, like a big, commercial size spool of it. But I got rid of it, so I'm like, I don't need no coax cable. It's taking up room. Now I'm like, I need coax cable. I'm sure I can find some. If not in here, I'm sure I'll get some in the shack shed. Finally barking. So yeah, that's the fuck shit I'm waking up to and coming here with. It's like, I really don't understand the electric bill situation. It said, previous statement said the same thing when I opened up my previous bill. Balance is negative 129. Like credit of 129. Cool. Previous balance, $45. Huh? I mean, like, maybe that, I was like, maybe that's just usage. But that doesn't make sense either. And the last thing I want to do is get on the phone with fucking Ameren. They're just disgusting. I called our department that handles utility checks and balances. I'm like, I need to understand why they're allowed to monopolize. I don't understand. I can't seem to, in my 40 some odd years, figure this out. And I was referenced to an article by NPR and a podcast with it that was legit a good read and a good listen, but the answer was they get to monopolize because they're utilities. Huh? It costs a lot to run a utility, so it costs too much for anyone else to go in competition with them. Electric plants cost a lot of money. Yeah. Well, nobody wants to make another electric plant and do all that and use resources and so on and so forth. How do you know that? Why can't we pull electric from other plants that already exist? They're owned by somebody other than Ameren. And let them, they can get the electricity to us. We can be on their grid. Why can't they compete with Ameren? Because that's not their area. Why can't it be when we have the infrastructure to be on their grid and vice versa? Because utilities, there's only one per area, and that's who you get. But that's a monopoly. Well, yeah. Why do they get to monopolize? Because they're utilities. So, people, that is the way to go. You want to be a millionaire? Fuck being an influencer. Fuck going to get a college education. Fuck doing all of that fuck shit. Just fly through your teeth, be the CEO of a fucking utility, and you can monopolize and own the world. I guess you would need a college education for that to an extent. It's according how much money you're going into it with and how corrupt. What the fuck are those? And how corrupt the people you know are. It's all about who you know, how much money you have, and how much money they have. But yeah. So my thing is, what would happen if some other entity did start another electric company? Out here, we do everything on the river for our electric, right? So Ameren, I guess, has all that land either owned or whatever fuck shitted. I guess they'd have to get hold of some of the land on the river to be able to do anything on it. But I think that could be feasible. Or what if one of the existing companies that already exist just like goes into competition? I mean, even if they get their electric off the same plant, that, you know, I think a lot of them do get it off, comes off a main plant. I don't know, but I just think it's ridiculous. Because they're just going to keep raising the rates and raising the rates because they can. Like this data center, they're like, oh, cool, that's what that is. The data center, you know, they're like, oh, it's not going to raise your insurance rates, da 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 da. Oh no, for a reason. You know, they're like, it's not going to raise your rates, it's not going to raise your electric bill rates. We're putting legislation in place to make sure of that. Well, first and foremost, why you got to put legislation in place? Second, the data center's not going to raise our rates, but Ameren, you're building a new power plant down by Talksaw Mountain where there was just catastrophic flooding. I'm sure everything that they had material-wise out there to start, you know, that was starting on this new power plant was probably destroyed. If not, the land that it was going to be on is now fucked. That will be reflected in our rates. But yeah, no, they're right. The data center's not going to raise our rates. It's a new power plant that they're building that they're going to spend less building on than, you know, they're going to make a profit because they're going to raise our rates for that. And because they can't raise our rates for the data center, it's going to be a profit in the very short, long term, like the near future. You know, people say, oh, it's a profit in the long run. In the long term, no, this is going to be very, very, very soon after its creation. Is it going to be a profit? And and here's the thing: it's going to be a power plant that generates power that we don't have access to. It's not, quote, on our grid. But guess who's going to pay for it? Oh, and like Rush Island, where they had the power plant down there, it's just right, hop, skip, and jump from me on the Mississippi. So Ameren and Union Electric, prior to it being Ameren, all of the above violated EPA laws and all kinds of fuck shit. So they had to shut Rush Island down. They're like, it's in violation, it's outdated, you haven't kept up on it, so you got to pay all these fees, and we're shutting it down. Guess what my Rush Island retirement fee is? That's the amount that I pay so they can shut down the facility that they didn't keep up with and that they repeatedly violated EPA rules with and they fucked off with, but we get to pay to shut it down correctly, the way the EPA says it has to be shut down. Ameren is disputing that cost to all their customers. True, it's a few cents on the dollar. Like literally, sometimes it's 5 cents, sometimes it's $1. But the fact is, they're not paying for it. The customers are. Because they fucked up repeatedly. And when Ameren bought out Union Electric, they knew and continued to let it happen. So we get to pay for that. I promise you, shareholders, they don't see the negative impact of that whatsoever. And like, even if we go solar, what they pay for extra kilowatts and whatnot on the grid is nothing compared to what they charge us per kilowatt. So even if you want to go off grid, it's like impossible. I've seriously thought about, do I try to come up with the money for a loan and go completely solar and be off the grid completely, off their electric grid? Is that possible? I mean, shit, I've got 10 by 80, or 10 by 80, 16 by 80 mobile home single wide. probably $10,000. I could have enough solar panels to completely run my house intermittently, but not be on their grid. But, tens of thousands to do that. Mind blowing. I'm in the wrong business, man. I should have said, fuck my morals. Fuck all my morals. Fuck, sleeping at night because, conscious and stuff. Fuck my conscious. Fuck it all. And I should have started from a little kid and I want to be the CEO of a corrupt utility company. Because guess what? I wouldn't be worried about this fuck shit. I'd be living the life of luxury. While other people went without power that needed it, like, oxygen tanks and shit like that. And, or oxygen machines and, medical stuff. Heat, cooling. But it wouldn't bother me because I wouldn't care because I would be a multimillionaire, corrupt piece of shit CEO. It's like the trade-off, I don't really believe in hell. I don't know if I believe in heaven, so why would it matter, really? You die and you live a great life, not worrying about anybody else's problems that you're causing, and God, just thinking about living like that bothers me. Why do I have to have a conscience? Okay, is that surgically removable? If so, I would like to have it surgically removed. The one in Utah is supposed to use more energy than the whole state of Colorado. The data center? I hate to sound conspiracy theorist and whatnot. Let's stop using our foil to smoke our dope or whatever, and let's make little tinfoil hats out of it, and everyone put on your tinfoil hat with me, you fucking weirdos. Let's wear our weird meth smoking tinfoil and hat. Data centers are going to be the beginning of the end of the human race. And the planet. Well, the planet. Because first is going to suck the natural resources. Wildlife is going to suffer from that. Then we'll be the last to go. Top of the food chain, last to go. I don't know how long it'll take. Could take a decade. Could take a millennium. Could take... I don't know. What comes after a decade? What, a decade's 10 years? What's 100 years? It's right on the tip of my fucking tongue. It's right on the tip of my tongue. It's, every 100 years there's a decade, and then there's 10 decades in, what is that word? Every 100 years equals a decade's 10 years. Century. Oh, century, right? That's 100 years? Why am I thinking century is 25? That's not right. Decade's 10, a century is 100. Yeah. It could take a decade, it could take a century, it could take a motherfucking millennium. But the way these things go through resources and our inability to create and sustain resources at that pace. I say decades. I won't be around for it. I'll be dead and gone, I'm sure. Well, I'll make sure of it. I weep for my children. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know I don't know how to prepare them for that, but yeah, it's scary. Everyone's like, oh, it's going to be great at a data center to bring in this and that. Yeah, it'll bring in money for our city, but we won't have any water. Oh, but you're right next to a huge river. Exactly. Which, over in Illinois, the data center that is just miles up the road, on the other side of the river, is depleting their water resources quickly. The access they have to the river is depleting the water for the fucking electric plants. I don't know, somebody said, like, that's why we want Greenland or something so bad, because we can put all data centers there. How about we just not... I mean, isn't there an easier way to cool this shit? A different way? I'm sure there is, but... whatever it is, I'm sure it's better in the long run than it is in the short term, and shareholders aren't about long run. They're about immediate gratification. Why do they care? They're not going to be around to see it. Its demise. Why do I care? I won't be around to see the demise. Hope not. Let's say hypothetically, my kids, it'll happen after their time. Still, I mean, I always knew humans we would be our own demise. I mean, that's just kind of how it works, but it's just sad. Why we gotta take the whole planet down with us? Why can't we just be content to hurt ourselves? I ask you. Be content to hurt ourselves. God Soldier. I just watched a 3-hour fucking Jamie's restream of you, and part of it was on my panel. Well, I slept through about an hour and a half of it. I dozed off for off and on, about an hour and a half of like a 3.5, 4 hour stream. It was not a current live stream, it was a past one. No, it was funny. Some parts of it. I just feel like you and Jamie have been in my head all morning. Because it seems like it took forever to watch it, probably because I kept dozing off. Now my head hurts. Get out of my head! Ugh. I know I bitch about data centers and AI, and then I use it in my hypocritical self. I'm a hypocrite. Do y'all watch Alonzo Leron? Get a dictionary. He does like food challenge, weird stuff, kind of like, I think that's where he wants to be, but what made him big was they Get a Dictionary stuff, where people send him posts or he finds them, and it's just people not knowing how to spell, like hypocrite instead of bone apple teeth. Cracks me up. Someone's in love with who? I'm in love with the idea of corruption and greed. If I could live with myself, I'm in love with the idea of my shoulder not hurting. I'm in love with the idea of Amber not scamming me out of money. I'm in love with the idea of solar panels to be off their electric grid. I'm in love with the idea of taking a fucking nap. I'm in love with the idea of a nice cold Coca-Cola soda. Yeah, I know this morning on my stream I started dozing off and I was dreaming about Taco Bell. I'm in love with the idea of Taco Bell. Mexican no fiesta. Mexican pizza, no tomatoes. Enchilada, beef enchilada. They don't have those anymore. It was a bean and beef burrito, and it was like smothered with sauce and cheese on a flour tortilla. Yeah, I'm in love with really, really bad, greasy, wannabe Mexican food that's fast food. I'm in love with that. Oh, you bet I am. Nice cold cherry Pepsi. Fuck yeah. God, I wish I had some money. I would go by Taco Bell. I got some donuts for the first time the other night. I gave half of it to the American Red Cross because I wanted to for flood relief. Even though they told me not to donate any to flood relief, they said do what you want with it. It's do something you want to do with it. So I did. I wanted to give some money to flood relief, so I did. And the other half I spent on chlorine for my pool because I wanted to. Now I'm going to spend some of it on Taco Bell. I'm in love with that. Mexican pizza. And now they still got Mexican pizzas. They brought back the taco salads, but they're like mini taco salads or something. They're not the same. I miss a good taco salad, no tomatoes, extra sour cream. I really miss the enchilada, man. Just a bean and beef burrito, right, in this like long, oblong, I can't say a word, oval bowl, and just like cheese and sauce smothered on top of it. You eat it with a spork. And a night, God, it was so good. It was a sad day when that went off the menu, man. Oh. Like, bring it back, Taco Bell. You got all this retro fuck shit. Bring it back. My mom, she collected all the Taco Bell Chihuahuas when they came out with that campaign. She puts them up at Christmas time because one of them has a Christmas hat and says, Feliz Navidad, amigos. The others just say, Yo quiero Taco Bell. Oh, one of them came out same time that the Godzilla movie came out. So one of them's like, these are their little talking stuffed chihuahua things. And yeah, she puts them up every year at Christmas and stuffs. Yo quiero Taco Bell. That was a cool little chihuahua guy. I think it was a chick chihuahua. My mom still has all that shit. And I don't know why she collected them to begin with. I guess because they're cute. Like I said, she gets them all out at Christmas because the one has a damn Santa hat. But no, why not? What better time than Christmas to break out the Taco Bell Chihuahuas? The woman also has a springtime welcome the pink flamingos out to her backyard. Her plastic pink flamingos. Some of them are signed by Featherstone, the man who created the yard plastic pink flamingo. And then in the fall, she has a going away brunch for her and her friends and neighbors, where they wish the plastic flamingos a farewell. They bid them adieu. There's that word again. Bids them an adieu because they're going away for fall into the garage. It's always a good time. I used to go. I don't know that I'm necessarily invited, but I guess I could just show up if I wanted to. But nonetheless, it's always a good time. Good food, good company. I think she just wants to throw a brunch, and this gives her a reason twice a year to do it. Kind of like with the Chihuahuas. I think she just wants to put them out. So, she uses Christmas, and the Christmas one is a excuse. Whatever floats her boat, right? I ain't trying to kink shame or whatever. My cloth projector screen came. I didn't know it was just white on blackout. Like I could have made this. Wait, this ain't even got blackout on it. This is just on white nylon. How is that? That is not going to. This is not blocking the light. This is not. A projector has to block the light. It does not. Hold on. I will be receiving a refund. Thank you. Because look, I can see you. This does not block the light. It will not project well. Even if I put it up against a wall. No. See? Do you see me? I see you. You're not supposed to be able to see through it. I'll still get a refund even though I got a blackout curtain I can put behind it on the wall. But I'm mad about that. I'm not very thrilled about that. Metal locks are sturdy from Temu. My $60 off 6001 coupon that I logged in for 2 days for. No, I did that already for today. They keep putting me in that promotion back to back, but they didn't refund my last $60 coupon because I got a refund on the canopy because the frame was shit. Actually, the whole thing was kind of shittier than I thought. So they refunded me what I paid, which after the coupon was like $1 or so. Okay, great, but I want my coupon back. I didn't sign in every day for 2 weeks to get a piece of shit. I guess I did. But I bought the stripper pole with the last coupon prior to that. I don't know what I'm going to buy with this coupon. With the $20 and $23 coupons, I keep buying sex toys. I keep buying sex toys. Amongst other things. Got a siphon with my coupon. Oh, looks like Rick got some LED lights. Bra extenders, which I don't know that I need anymore because I lost so much weight. My bras fit. Got a lot of double-sided tape. Make it rain, double-sided tape. Sheet holders, because I got some new sheets coming. A projector. Portable projector board. Lock for my gate. Ooh. So I'm currently in 3 promotions where I spend like $2 and I get a ton of shit. This one is cool. I'm excited to use it. It's a piercing gun. And it comes with... Yeah, buddy. It definitely beats this. I thought this was spring-loaded one. It's not. You want piercing? You want me to pierce your dick, God Soldier? Oh, yeah. Right in the chode. You fucking love it. Just right. What is it called? That on this shaft coming down where people just... Yeah, let's do it. I am going to pierce my nose, I think, on stream. But this could get through it. I wouldn't be using an actual nose ring. I'd be using like an earring stud. I'd probably need a longer one. I don't care. I really want to do my Monroes again, but God, those just would not heal up. My body migrates out everything. Tattooing, piercings, pregnancies. Doesn't like things in my body. It also gets confused and thinks my internal organs are invading germs and tries to kill them as well. And migrate them out. But, yeah, we'll see. Oh, you know another reason I'm upset with this is a Softporn Dave issue is because he's mad at John and Michaela now, thinking, because this bitch got him thinking that they stole her money that she's pocketing, that she got from him. So he's like, well, I want them at my house. Well, they got to finish my tattoo and everything's at your house. The tattoo chair, all the equipment, all that shit. So now, well, we didn't use tattoo chair, so I guess I just got to grab all the equipment and bring it over here, and I guess we'll finish it tomorrow night at my house. Means I have to get to fucking cleaning shit up more than it is. Gotta get a company ready. I wasn't prepared for that. But whatever. I gotta get this tattoo finished. That fucking bitch. I do want to go over and beat her fucking ass. I'm wondering on assault charge. Assuming she calls the cops and they show up and they take me in. That'd probably be a book and release. Maybe a 72-hour top. Put me in front of a judge. Wait, on a Tuesday. Court's on... Ooh, court's on Thursday. I'd only be there like 24 hours. A little over. Man, it might be worth it. For medicine. I'm sorry. Why don't they eat hot dogs at a gay picnic? Because they... What's worse than 2 girls running with scissors? 2 girls scissoring with the runs. 2 guys, 1 cap. 2 gays, 1 cap. You know what though? Jamie brought up a good point, God Soldier. The most like homophobic, quote in air quotes, anti-gays or quote heterosexuals talk the most about gay shit. Like, why are you bringing up gay guys' dicks at a gay picnic? Nobody was bringing up the gays. You just kind of randomly brought up the gays. You know, you were the one talking about gay shit. I'm bisexual and I wasn't talking about anything bisexual like. But the heterosexual, the homophobic guy, the anti-gay guy, be talking about dicks all the time. I mean, you cannot dispute that. Jamie's got a point there. Jamie's got a point there. Okay, for medicine. Are you sending me money? I will take it. Because all you're saying is for medicine. What's for medicine? Nothing? Okay, cool. I cannot. I always feel... Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. The FBI has entered the chat. I always feel like somebody... Oh, ironically, I just got a message from CVS telling me my Lasix is ready. It's medication. I don't take it, usually. I need to. Takes the water weight off my heart or some shit. I don't know, I just know it makes me pee all the time. And if I'm busy doing stuff like throwing shingles on a roof, I ain't got time to be peeing literally every 30 minutes. I mean, can my heart handle the extra water weight on it? Not necessarily that either, but you know, hey, I'm all about the short term, not the long term, you know, full picture. Just like them CEOs, I'm all about instant gratification, and I ain't got time to be peeing. Where am I gonna pee? I'm a chick, I can't just like go up against a tree and pee or something. No, I have to like squat down, and then the chances of me squatting and actually peeing and not falling over, that's pretty slim. So not only that, then I'm pissing down my leg as I'm falling and landing in my puddle pee. So I can't just like prop a squat. I don't know that I have access to a shiwi. I guess I can make one, but I don't want to walk around with a funnel and a hose in my crotch or whatever. And where I'm going to be working and doing things today, there's not bathrooms quickly accessible. Man, when them fucking, you take a water pill and it hits you, man, there ain't no time. You don't know until your bladder is full. Because I don't know, that's how Lasix work. And, if there ain't a bathroom access or if there's a line or something like that, I'm pissing down my leg, and I don't want to be pissing down my leg, so I tend not to take that medication. Yes, sir, how can I help you?
Potassium line do you have or whatever?
How much what?
Access line or whatever for the Wi-Fi or whatever.
Coax cable?
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, look. I look around. Your lunch is in toaster oven. It's
I already had my share. You can have your share.
Oh, okay. Oh, I just want one. You can have, so there's 2 bagels cut in half with cheese and ham on it. I just want one open half. Like, you can have the other 3.
Okay, calm down.
You're welcome. Was it good? Yeah, it is good. It's an everything bagel with thick sliced deli, or, whatever it's your hand. I don't fucking know the good thick stuff, not the thin luncheon shit. With Swiss cheese and Colby Jack shredded cheese. And, yeah, that's the only cheese I put on there. A little spiced butter on open-faced bagel in the toaster oven. I never made that before, but I made it today. Oh, okay. Oh my God, Bird in Hand. You know what's so funny? It's good to see you. The restream on Jamie's channel that I was watching, them watching my panel with God Soldier. You were a big topic of discussion. I'm only giggling just because it was kind of funny. Because I didn't realize it at the time either. Oh, by the way, I got a miniature chainsaw. I dig it, but I can't keep the chain on tight. I'm having issues with that. This guy kept going. He is a really nice guy. Kept going Slim, I think. We were all kind of ripping on God Soldier, and he's like, her facial expressions are great, and they were great. I didn't, because I guess because I wasn't looking at my phone at the time, you know, I can never see anyway on StreamYard panels, because my phone is tiny, like my soon-to-be ex-husband. But yes, your facial expressions were definitely expressive of how you felt. And he was loving it, and I was like, that is kind of funny. But it's good because you're passionate. I do the same thing, and I talk with my hands because I'm animated and stuff, and they're just funny. And Jamie's like, I remember her from Nicolina. And I'm thinking, like, yeah, she did say she knew them, but it was mostly about God's Soldier. When I said, am I being restreamed, I guess I should have included in that questionnaire, are you recording me to use at a later date? But I guess that should be a given if it's a public stream. Oh, he said Capcom wants you to be on a panel with him. The chat was talking about hooking you all up on a date. He's a nice guy. He gave me my second dono ever. I've gotten 2 donos in my life, and Scott gave me my first one, and Capcom gave me my second. Because I'm cool. That's what I said. I don't know about being cool, but I am appreciative of it. It's God, what the fuck is Jamie's channel? His channel is at Don't Spit Swallow. The Spit Cup, I think, is his show kind of thing. It's part of the shit show community. But they weren't going after you or me. They were there for it was about God's Soldier. God dang, I can't go back in my history and look because I'm on YouTube. That's where I saw it. I think it's the most recent God Soldier one, the one that was 3 weeks ago. I think it's like spent soldier time for the feeding moo, I think is what it's called. But since he was up on my panel and said some really crazy shit when he was drunk, that's what they were showing it from. It was the one that you were on the panel too. Freeside was there, but kept quiet. Who else? And Jamie was there, and AC came up at some point. Of course, God Soldier was there. I was there. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I feel like there was somebody else on the panel, but I don't think there was. I don't want to repeat what God Soldier said that got their attention, because I just don't want to repeat it because it caused so much fuck shit last time. But it was wild, to say the least. A wild moment. Oh, who was it? Okay, I'm sorry, because my phone's on my bed. Okay, yeah. So the channel, well, if you go to at Don't Spit Swallow, all caps, all one word, and then I think his channel name is the Spit Cup, I think, and it'd be the most recent Spent Soldier episode that was about 30 weeks old. Something about feeding time for the moose or something. And like I said, we're not the cows on that one, on any of them that I know of, but because we were in the vicinity of a roaming stable dweller. I want to say collateral damage, but I don't even know if that's the correct word for it. I don't know. It was funny. Capgun got a kick out of you. He genuinely, like, not being mean or like bullying or making fun or anything like that. He genuinely thought you were funny and liked what you were saying, and he got the giggles about it. And it's just funny to hear him, you know, it's just funny when other people get the giggles about something, and then you get the giggles because they're contagious. And so I'm watching this, and he's cracking up, and I'm cracking up at him cracking up, and it was just funny. His laugh is very contagious. It's good times. It's good times. I mean, he was saying your facial expressions, you were shocked. Well, and justifiably so. The shit God Soldier was saying was pretty fucking shocking. Justifiably so. I mean, nobody else had any. I'm sure they all had expressions of shock as well. They just weren't cammed up, you know. I think we all had shocked expressions on our faces because it was pretty shocking. Pretty shocking. Right, like, that's how I feel about it too. I like to make people laugh. Even if it means I put dildos in my hair as hot rollers, you know, I don't care. I'll take it. I'll take it just like a dick. I'll take all of it, baby. All of it, yeah. Now, God told you. Now I'm talking about dick. If you want to bring up dick, it'd be okay now. Well, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I'm so tired. I've live streamed like all night. Going on like 2 days now. Just intermittently, not like falling asleep because I'm just like stopping and taking naps now and then. No, just like literally falling out. My live stream this morning, I fell asleep dreaming. I'm like sitting there like, I'm not falling asleep, but I am. Because I'm always like, I'm not falling asleep, I'm thinking. Because I usually start by thinking with my eyes closed and then I fall asleep. But I was like, I'm really thinking this time, thinking about Taco Bell. I'm not just saying I'm thinking. And I'm like, nope, forget it. I'm going to sleep. I'm dreaming about Taco Bell. And I'd wake up, I'd be like, nope. Yep, I'm still here. I'm dozing off. I'm dreaming about Taco Bell. And I was. I would like doze off and start into a dream or something. Like, fuck REM. I went right for the dream mode. And then I kind of wake back up and I'd be like, oh, I'm still dreaming about Taco Bell. I'm going back to my Taco Bell moment. This time I didn't even try to fight it or deny it or convince myself that I wasn't going to fall asleep because I was thinking and I wasn't going to fall asleep thinking. Nope. I was not kidding myself this time. I allowed myself to daydream into unconsciousness about Taco Bell. And Choritos. Oh, sorry. And Choritos. I like them. I like them a lot. Who doesn't like Choritos? Everyone loves Mexican pizza. Yo quiero Taco Bell. I don't know who MT is. See, like, whoever. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Man, fuck that. I saw he deleted all his shit on me. That or YouTube pulled it down because YouTube did pull a lot of shit down. Because I made a lot of fucking. I didn't make copyright strikes, but I made privacy concern strikes because that's exactly what they were. Like, if people want to restream me or clip me, and they like tell me like, hey, I might clip this or if I keep something up publicly, that's different. Like Stewie, when he would clip me. And if I didn't want something, I'd send him $5 and be like, hey, can you be cool and, like, after your premiere, just pull that and not have it on your channel? And he, yeah, it's cool. You know, you don't have to send me money. You could just ask. And I'm like, well, no, I'm supportive of it. I appreciate you, you know, granting my request and being respectful in that sense. But then there's, like, Luna. She'll clip me and she's, you know, fuck you, Sarah Lee. And it's like, fuck you and my fucking copyrighted content. But I still haven't copyright struck her, but I have hit her for a couple things. That thing with BB and Marteri, like, hey, you're going to fabricate shit about me. That's going to be an issue. That falls under privacy complaint. And then the threat to dox, I mean, not that he'd get it right anyway. But the threat to dox me and my family, I wasn't having that. That's under privacy complaint. And, I know he threatened to put out my criminal record. It's all traffic, so I don't know. I can't imagine. I'm a criminal. What do you call me? A criminally criminal or something? I have no anything. Everything on my criminal record is fucking traffic. Most of them are not moving violations, so I don't know, but yeah, I noticed all his shit about me was gone, so unless it's hidden somewhere that I can't see it or under another channel, but like I said, YouTube took care of a lot of shit, because when I go and I look, it says information about this content is not available. Information about this video, this post isn't available, meaning YouTube said fucking take it down or you're getting struck, and they took it down. Or YouTube took it down and struck it. So, but yeah, so I guess he's moved on to somebody else is what I'm getting at here. Which is good, because in my mind, he is dead to me. He doesn't exist. He did in the past, but he does not now, because he is a piece of shit. I even brought him up to Jamie and them, and you know, it was like, I just look at it like if certain reaction channels and shit don't even waste their time with him, then he can go around and say whatever the fuck he wants about me. He's not credible anywhere. So, but yeah, he'll do that. He'll try to bait people, and it's so stupid. It's like he's finally worked his way around the tubes and whatnot, and now he's doing it with TikTok. He finally worked himself around enough to where he could say anything about anyone, and people would just be like, consider the source. Nobody would. The only people that would go with it and pretend to believe it and, you know, roll with it and be a part of it. Oh yeah, they said this, they said, are the people that have an agenda to be met by doing that, but they know damn well as everyone else, that it's probably a bunch of fucking bullshit, but it fits their agenda, so, nah. I couldn't imagine being that infamous on the YouTubes. That fucking exposers and reaction channels don't even want to fuck with you. That's him. 110%. Congratulations, you got your fame. Though you got it in infamy. You fucking disgusting Mark Terry motherfucker. You are dead in my eyes. R.I.P. your soul, but not really. Humming taps. No, I'm singing bye bye bye. Good riddance to him, even though he's still alive. Not in my mind, he's not. I say goodbye and good riddance. I bid him adieu. There's that word again, God soldier. That phrase. I bid him adieu. Adieu. Yeah, so I got my miniature chainsaw. I got it with one of my coupons. I think I got it with one of my $23 coupons. And it was like, it came with, I think, one battery, the chainsaw, and a plug-in charger thing for the battery, and the chain. But my chain keeps loosening. It took me forever to get it together, and then now my chain is loose. And I feel like, do I need to put bar and chain oil on that? I feel like I'm going to need to invest in bar and chain oil at some point. I think I have some, but I feel like I'm going to have to oil it up. I'm not sure. I haven't used it on anything specific yet, but I'm about ready to go at some bamboo. I can't say that word. Bamboo. Baboon. Bamboo. I'm going to use it to dismember people. And then I'm going to leave a review about the dismemberment and how it works on dismembering humans. Or, I mean, in Roblox or something. What do they say when it's supposed to be in Fortnite? Or how's that work when you say something that's real life but is fabricated in Fortnite? In Minecraft. Call of Duty. In Call of Duty? In Minecraft. Call of Halo. Call of Halo. No. Do 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 womp 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 do 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 do. That's Mario Brothers. Bernard knows what's up. Gen X all the way, baby. I know you were telling me I need to get myself a little chainsaw. Yes, trimming limbs in Minecraft and Call of Halo Duty. Hey, me by what's up, VIP? Me by the sea. In Mario, in Zelda, you know my new kitten. He's named after the Zelda guy, Link, because they had named him. They were calling him Mur because when they play games and stuff on their phone, he would always sit like on their shoulder and watch and try to get the phone. So they started calling him Gamer and then Mur. And I didn't. It reminded me of Impractical Jokers, which I like Mur from that, but I didn't want him. I didn't like that name. And so I wanted a different name, but I wanted to keep with the theme because, I felt that was important. So I was like, oh, Zelda. And they're like, Zelda was the princess, remember? And I was like, oh, fuck, yeah. And he's a boy. And I said, who was the little guy? The little Roblox-looking guy, with the bow and arrows and shoots the ghosts in the graveyard. And they're like, Link. And I was like, perfect. But then people ask me if I named him because I live stream all the time. If I named him Link because of that. I'm like, no, he's Zelda. He's the Zelda Link. Man, oh, dude, Zelda. I had the gold cartridge. And, you got to hit certain things and turn it off away so it saves your progress in Zelda. And I was like 3/4 of the way through. It took me forever to get there, and that motherfucker didn't save. I cried for like 3 days. I was like 8 years old. Oh, I was so mad. I was like, I'm never playing Zelda again. And then I beat RBI baseball and Mike Tyson's Punch Out with no cheat codes. It took me like 7-8 months to beat them both. And then I went back to Zelda and I beat the fuck out of it like 2 years later. It took me like 2 years because I lost progress again, but that was like only 1/4 of the way through. Oh, God, I cried so. Oh, my God. I was like 8 years old looking at fucking trying to find Nintendo's number in a phone book. Trying to be like, it's got to be on there. How does it? No. No, my parents said they called and talked to Nintendo. In hindsight, I was 8. I believed it then. I'm sure they didn't call Nintendo, but they told me they did just so I would, like, move on with my life. God, it took me forever. Especially because I didn't have time to play it a lot. Like, I'd had chicken pox when I made all that progress, and I was out of school for like 2 weeks. So I had time. And I lost my progress, and chicken pox were over. Back to school, baby. I didn't have time then. And then it was summer after that. I wasn't staying inside playing Nintendo. Fuck no. I was at the pool. I was running around on my bike. I was out in the woods. I'd play Nintendo when it was rainy, or if I couldn't sleep at night, if I could get downstairs and get away with it. Man, though, I made all that progress during chicken pox. Well, I was in the hospital, too. And they brought in my Nintendo at the hospital. So that, there's not a lot to do at the hospital other than sleep, because I was sedated for a lot of it. But when I was awake, I would play Nintendo. Circa 19, like 88, 89, 90-ish, somewhere in there. 4th grade, so somewhere in there. Man, one time in high school, we were taking a fucking, was it social studies, I want to say, test? And the teacher was really mad at us about something, or mad at someone. And he was very angry. And it was just very tense in there, and he had passed out our test, and we were all supposed to be very quiet and just take our test. Just be quiet and take the test, or you're all gonna fail. And like you could just cut the tension with a knife. It was just very uncomfortable in there. And this kid Chuck, we called him Chunk because he legit looked like Chunk from the Goonies. Not because he was a big boy. He really looked like him, like in the face and everything. He sounded like him too. So Chuck, we called him Chunk. Just out of nowhere. Do. We're all looking around. We're like, what was that? Trying to figure out what the fuck was that. Because we're all thinking that's what it was, but we weren't sure. And he, stands up at his desk. What was that? And we're all just like, nothing. Nope. Nobody heard anything. And like 5 minutes later, do. From Chunk. And we all fucking lost it, dude. We lost it. Not only did all of us fail the test that day, we all got a friggin' Wednesday school, and Wednesday schools are horrible. You have to stay on Wednesday till 7 o'clock, 2 to 7. No talking, all at separate tables. Oh, God, I hate no sleeping. You can't fall asleep. You fall asleep, you're in deep shit. We laughed so fucking... I cracked the fuck up. I think I even farted. I was laughing so hard that day. I mean, we were all going down. We might as well have had a good laugh through it. But goddamn, Trump got us all in trouble. Do-do-do-do-do-do. 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 God. Just so funny. It's so quiet. Just thick tension, thick as fuck. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And then again, I think I was like the first to really laugh out loud, like uncontrollably laugh out loud. Like the stickers were coming in, like, oh, I lost it. That was all me on that first, just let loose laugh. But, once somebody starts really laughing, nobody else can resist, it just takes over. So I guess maybe me and Trump got everyone in trouble. I don't know. I blame him because he's the one who started this. I was just reacting. It was fight or flight or laugh. I can't control my primitive reactions, my guttural instincts. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That was my defense too on why I shouldn't be in Wednesday school, because I was just reacting. I was being reactive. I tried being proactive. I couldn't. It was a involuntary. I think I meant to say involuntary, and I pled my case saying unconscious reaction. Pretty sure I fucked up those words, which probably made it even more comical. Nonetheless, either way, I ended up in Wednesday school, so I did not plead my case effectively or efficiently. Or I did, and they just didn't give a fuck. I was going to be in trouble anyway. They just wanted to see me try to talk my way out of it. I'm not sure which one. But I didn't. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, what's up? I involuntarily am attracted to you. Are you unconsciously attracted to me? Sorry. I mean that. No, well, thank you. I've lost so much weight, I don't know what to think about any of this. I mean, because I had this happen before, but it was mysterious. Oh, Birmingham, by the way, I made you blue. FYI, sorry about that. I didn't know you weren't blue. As Simpson would say, I gave you a blue dress. She said, female mods get a blue dress and the male mods get a blue suit. I'm going to start stealing that from her. So yeah, like about 4 years ago, just, I don't know, out of the blue, like almost overnight. I mean, like it happened within a matter of 2 or 3 months. I was just, boom. Smallest I've been since before I had kids back in, 2001 I got pregnant. I'm back in, like, I'll never be back in, like, a size 7, but I was in, like, an 8, 9, because I got hips now. I can't get into a 7. And, in high school, I was in, like, a 7, 8, so I always had hips. But I was not down to the weight I was pre-high school, but I'll never be that weight again either. I carry my weight weird. I can be in a size 9 and show numbers on the scale that when I was a size 9 right out of high school, the numbers were way different. But anyway, I don't know what happened, but all the weight came off. And as mysteriously as it came off, after about a year, it mysteriously came back on. And as quickly as it came off, it double time came on. And when it came back on, it came on with a vengeance. Double the weight, double the time. I literally one day, I was like, wow, my 10s are getting tight. And the next day, I couldn't get my 16s buttoned. Like, I went to the hospital. I thought something was very wrong. They couldn't make heads or tails of it either. A lot of it was water weight. But then even when the water weight came on, uncontrollable hunger. It was insane. I think it's been chalked up to lupus. But now I'm on Zepbound, but I'm at the highest dose. I'm terrified. Because on day 5, I get really hungry. Gotta find out what's causing this unsatisfiable hunger. But I'm changing my meal times on day 5 through 7 of my Zepbound injection times. I'm changing my meal times, and I'm doing high protein, low sugar 3 times a day. If I feel hungry enough to eat 3 times a day, high protein, no sugar, and set time for those day 5, 6, and 7, like set time on routine, and that will help. Supposedly, or it will. I'm going to manifest it regardless. In my mind, I'm telling it will. It is known to and will combat my rebound hunger. So hopefully that will at least keep me plateaued. I would be content with that because I'm wearing a pair of jean shorts right now that I did not think I was going to be able to button up. And these are the ones that I wore when I was at my skinniest this last weight loss. So Dave says I'm skinnier then. I showed him a video on my YouTube. It's like entitled something like the weight loss journey I didn't know I was on. I showed him myself at my skinniest then, and he says I'm skinnier now. And like guys have been hitting on me and shit again. When I get skinny, I get noticed. Even though I'm getting old, I still get noticed, I guess, by old people now or something. It's weird, by my peers. And I'm just like, yay. Don't get me wrong, I like the attention of guys thinking I'm hot, but also it reminds me that the societal expectation is still that of skinny. The millennials, try as they may, they have not completely eradicated body shaming, for sure. Yeah, I'm getting that. Blue feathers, yes ma'am. I got on a scale only because I have to when I go to the doctor. They insist I get on scales, and I'm like, sometimes I won't look. Though I did get on a scale at Timmy's because I wanted to see where I was. I wanted to get an idea because I felt like my numbers were going to be more reflective of my weight loss. Because like I said, my numbers will be one thing, but I'll be down multiple sizes. Oh, fucking Justine went live. Fuck yeah, I'm going to watch that train wreck. I'm going to feel some kind of way about it here in a minute. That's God's Soldier's new baby mama, Justine Schaefer. Ooh, he gonna love her. But yeah, so the numbers will be like in high school when I was a size 8. I was 110 pounds soaking wet. Now I'm a size 8, and I don't want to say what I weigh, but it's like 40 pounds more. It's like, make that make sense, but I've always carried my weight weird. But I'll say what I meant. I did get on the scale, and I'm down to 161 from when I started at 201. And I'm down from a size 16, 18 to an 8, 9. So, yeah, baby. The jeans I'm wearing right now are 12, and I have over a 2.5 inch gap. And they're also like the size 12 that fits as a size 10 type brand. So, like, I need to probably put a belt on as I go do outside stuff because they were falling down earlier. Here, I'll show you in a second. Let me find someone or two. I can't really, yikes. Are you loving on that cat? Is that the baby Link or is that the Junior? Hi, look at Lamos. Aw, do you have him cuddled up in a blanket? Loving on him like a baby? You love him? Are you loving on him like a baby? He loves you.
Stop recording me.
Here, I'm gonna get your face. Here, okay.
I'm trying to let him know.
But your face is so pretty. You're so handsome. Okay, whatever. Just call me Frankie. What's her name? The exploiting person.
Frank.
No, Ruby Frank. Or Frankie Ruby. I don't know the bitch's name. The exploiter kids. Frankie, look, why'd you have him cuddled up in a blanket?
I don't know. I just saw him laying on there and I didn't have it.
He's so cute. Oh, look at Lou.
Wow, so you just hit him?
I didn't. I went to get the toy and you checked my hand, so I just dropped it. I said, no. What is on the floor?
Oh, the dog needs that.
What? I know. The dog needs that. I'm here for that. Make sure. What? See? Choo choo. Yeah, buddy. You can see it in my face, but then I said I need to order those rubber band things from Temu that kind of gives me the facelift because otherwise my face sucks. Oh god, the cat's. I gotta figure out litter box cover or something instead of a lot. Where's the Febreze? Yeah. One of those Rubbermaid containers. I know I got one already that I made. You can use those small Rubbermaid containers, not like the shoebox size, but like not the big totes, but like the middle sized one. And you just flip it upside down and cut a train tunnel type shape hole in it, and ba-bam, wa-bam, Harvey De Niro. Well, bam, you've got a cover for your locks. I just don't know where the hell I put one at. Well, I'll make one because that cat has some stinky poops lately. All right, I gotta get off here and bathe this dog, and I gotta find coaxial cable, and I wanna listen to Justine Schaefer be a motherfucking train wreck in my ear while I do that. I would like to watch a reaction channel since I don't associate or watch or go to the reaction channel I was watching that covered her, but if anyone knows of a reaction channel that covers Justine other than Shortisha, please let me know. I would love to watch. I hate giving her the views, but I won't give the other one the views either. So if anyone knows a good reaction channel for Justine Mama Bear Shaper, hit me up. Yeah, let's go watch Justine be a train wreck. All right, love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. I need a good outro. Do I? No. Okay, love you guys. Bye.